Hello again, Wargaming enthusiasts. Welcome back to Combat Mission Red Thunder. And I can't hear anything because of the tank noises over here, but hopefully you can. Anyway, so what's going on here? Alright, we've got an artillery barrage, which seems to be taking a bit of a more of a toll this time around. Yeah. Definitely scaring our guys over there, and certainly some more casualties. These guys got seriously knocked over. Our Tiger tank, did he spot something and stop, or did he just stop on account of the artillery fire? Well, I imagine it's the latter, because that's how these things go. Yeah, no, it's just he spotted the artillery barrage and he stopped. Which is kinda bad. Because basically we waste this turn. Unfortunately, it's a thing that happens with artillery barrages and hunt. Basically can't hunt during an artillery barrage. It's basically the thing. This guy didn't move up though. For what reason? Kinda did. Okay, maybe he did. Maybe I'm just blind. Yeah, he did. He just has trouble going around that corner. Oh, okay. That's horrible. It's a horrible shot. Okay, so we know there's that guy over there. Oh, something happened here. Is our guy just shooting at that T-34 over there? Now let's actually see that again. Is it the Tiger? Tiger has some sort of casualties, but I imagine that's... No, it's our Panther decided to... Oh, they spotted this guy and just took him out. Good job. I don't know at what point the Panther saw him, but... So I'm kind of curious about that. How does this work? Is it just like... Was he radioed in or something? I don't know. The Panther is definitely a little derpy. Takes them a while to figure out where the enemy is. Even if they technically see him. Okay, that guy is seriously... Wow, okay. No, well, I mean, I don't know what the enemy thinks about the artillery barrage, but it's certainly worth it in that he seriously took care of some of my units. Yeah, we definitely have casualties. What can you do? Yep. Certainly so. Alright, well, the guy we were firing at seems to have moved away. I'm just going to double check on that. Yeah, we didn't have a visual on him. Yeah, there they go. So I wasn't fast enough with the Panther. But they're going to be in this house now. And we can probably fire at this house. Oh, there. Yep. Our infantry's freaking out. Yep. So they're in that house. Okay. There we go. Sorry we have to see everything 3 times, but well, we just gotta. Alright. So, seeing as that guy's in that house, we are going to move up a little tiny bit forward. And try to get an angle on that. Let's see now. Actually, we could fire from where we are, but we're gonna hit that building. I'd rather fire from over here. Can we fire from where we're at? No, we can't. Okay, so I was just checking wrongly. But actually, let's not make that a full fire. Let's make that for like 30 seconds or something like that. That's gonna be enough. Yeah. Still pretty good in that position. We certainly have the yeah. So we can't move past that house, but up to that house we should be certainly safe. Okay. We have spotted another tank. That tank is spotted by these guys over here. So chances are, again, you should be able to... oh, no. You will not be able to affect change here. Not over here. No, it's just not gonna work, I think. However, we're going to keep you here for now. It's relatively safe. And let us explore the possibilities of this tank over here. So this guy, if we move them up towards this direction, we should gain... Yeah, there we go. Although if there's anybody in this position over here, we might be in trouble. We might be putting ourselves in trouble. On the other hand, we would have seen them because he would have had to be on this side of the forest, I think. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, and this position... We should have partial cover from our destroyed tank, which would be an interesting thing in itself. Why aren't you firing? Oh, you're spotting. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you continue doing that, I think. Or should we jockey for a better position that could see this tank over here? Basically, we would need to move up a little bit and hope for a position between the trees. Which I don't think we can get necessarily. Not really. Somewhere here. Yeah, it's slightly better, but no cigar, alas. Yeah, we need to fire between those two wrecks. Over here. Nope. I bet that makes an interesting video, me going over here, nope, over here, nope. But if you're here for the witty commentary, then I don't know why you're here, really. To put it tautologically. There we go. Nope. Doesn't really work. You have to find a completely different place, really. Although, we will move up here just in case that would be a better position. I thought there was a place here where you could at least get an area fire effect on them. Okay, so how about a different idea? So he is somewhere here. We have possibly spooked him by firing at these guys over there, so he might want to withdraw. Is there any way we can get a spot on him withdrawing? Like maybe we should reverse a little bit and see if that gives us a slightly better angle on here. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, there's really nothing we can do then. So we're going to keep you here for a bit, see how the rest of the situation develops. Yeah, but... so far it's not looking great. You're part of this team. So actually move you up there and rejoin. These guys are fucked up. Wow. Okay, sorry about that if you don't like foul language. I kinda do. Anyways, so that's it. We're basically keeping our positions. We're trying to get our Tiger in position so that he can possibly attempt to fire on this guy over here. He might move out though, and that's going to be a shame. If he does, we're going to have to reposition very quickly because we don't want to have the enemy take side shots at us from over whatever's here. Right, hopefully the barrage stops soon because I'm a little tired of having my machine gun teams killed off, but what can you do? So basically, it's looking great in that we should be able to take care of any push from the enemy's position, but we are... So I don't know how to push with the German force, basically, is the thing. And I am still assuming that there's an ISU 122 somewhere here hiding, and I think one more T-34. I don't know whether that's possible with the points he's been given, and we've been given, rather, but I'm assuming a little bit of an extra on his part. He has got this guy in position as well, which is going... This guy's going to be tough to dislodge. So he might not be trying to. I mean, we'll see about that, but basically we can just avoid that guy for a while and see if he repositions, then he would be vulnerable. If he starts repositioning backwards, for instance, he's going to become useless. If he starts repositioning towards a certain, let's say the left flank or my left flank, he might give us some side shots on him. I don't think though he's going to go around here, sort of the middle of the open field, with the side with his side turned towards us. I think he'll go back and then reposition if anything, which is fine, you know. We have to clear this entire square of enemy presence. That's doable, although it requires a little bit of redeployment of my infantry and stuff like that. With the tanks we've got, that's quite a lot of support we can muster. So, yeah. Completely doable as long as we don't suffer too many casualties before we start moving up. Now we know there's a bunch of Soviet forces in that forest over here. We know they might be here. We're dropping a mortar here, but that will probably not clear them out, just disorganize them a little bit. Yeah, we basically see a lot of Soviet forces over here, and it's going to take a while to dislodge them from there. I don't think there's anyone in this little forest here, or if they are, they're not going to be particularly dangerous, maybe. We're going to try and smoke them out with infantry, whatever infantry we've got left, which is not much. So we're going to have to use them very wisely and basically not get them killed right now. Why don't you have a firing arc? There you go. Why don't you... Oh, you do have a firing arc. Okay, why don't you have a firing arc? Because they're losing their firing arcs because when they get pinned, their orders sort of reset or something like that. Anyways, that's it from me, I think. So see you guys next time.